Hello, my love. I sincerely apologize for the delay this week, baby. Whew, this week, baby. And then when you get to doing a lot of different readings, you have to balance those energies. So I definitely want to give you the best of me. And so with that, I do apologize about the delay. I just had to charge myself up a little bit so that I will be able to, give you the best information that I could and channel the best way that I can. We definitely getting ready to get into it. I got your questions in front of me right now. So first and foremost, we want to thank the angels, the ascended masters, and the ancestors for the messages that we are about to receive. May each message be true and in the best interests of the queen requesting the information. So the first question that you have for me is if I am able to see you being financially stable soon. It's never me. All glory to the Most High. Okay, it's never me, love. It's the messages that are coming in from the angels. So we're going to ask the angels about your financial situation and you being financially stable. Okay, the double card. Okay. Now, the devil card don't always represent Satan, you know what I'm saying, all the way per se. The devil card in a lot of situations can also represent change. And the devil card can also represent, ties to the material world. A lot of the experiences that we have in our lives and what's being manifested is a projection of what's going on with us. To me, interpreting this, especially with the line of questioning that you just asked me about the financial situation, I would take this as an ending coming to something coming to an end, a chapter of sorts coming to an end, and you really like taking your financial situation and taking this situation by the balls and doing what you need to do. If motherfuckers need to get turned into pigs, and motherfuckers need to get turned into pigs. That's basically how I take it. I feel like there's a new beginning coming with that. I think that you're going to get into a position real soon here. You're going to have a tower moment where you're going to start to really understand, and understand that you already have the ability inside of yourself to manifest the type of reality that you want to have. And once you have that, that tower, like, damn, moment, what's going to happen is that it's going to feed the kundalini, it's going to feed the chakra system, especially meditating with your chakras, which I really strongly recommend you do that. I can take you through a guide if you like this. What's going to happen is that you're going to raise your vibration, and once your vibration is raised, then you're going to be putting divine breath into the things that you want to see happen. Okay, so you ain't got to take your wine and bust nobody upside the head. You'll be breathing divine breath into the things that you want to see happen for yourself. But we are definitely going to elaborate. Angels, what say ye about the finances? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the divine feminine. Okay, the divine feminine card came out with blessings. So once you tap into this energy, you'll definitely be in a position where your energy is able to manifest the things that you see. Didn't I say the tower? You were going to have a tower moment. The tower card came out again. So you're going to have a tower moment. You're going to have a moment where you're going to be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have this in me, like, I can do this. Like, I can do this through my manifestation. I can do this through my prayers. I can do this through my affirmations. I can do this through being diligent. So say the ancestors, I can do this through being diligent and diligently putting my energy on what it is that I want to have. Because anything worth having is working for, my good sis. Because according to the ancestors, there's some stagnation here, and the stagnation could be a blockage in energy. The stagnation could be a blockage in energy, but the stagnation can also be like A blockage on the spiritual journey. A blockage on obtaining all of the proper tools that you need to look at everything from a broader perspective in order to make the best decision to move forward, if you get my drift. There's more to find out. There's more to do. There's more that you need to do. You can go harder. Whatever this career is, whether you have a career or whether you have a business, whatever it is that you want to manifest, you need to be aggressive. Be aggressive with it. They're wanting you to really obtain some information as well as celestial information. They want you to obtain some information pertaining this. So if you are trying to open up your own business, then do a lot of research about your industry and what you're getting yourself into. And even if you are not opening up your own business and you work for somebody, same difference, sis. Do your research and figure out how to make yourself stand out in your career field. And then just on a personal note, I also recommend, if you don't have Savory credit, to take that into consideration, getting your credit together, for sure. Getting your credit together. Because I see blessings. It's just something is here that is blocking. Angels, ancestors, talk to me about the stagnation. What is the stagnation? Oh. The stagnation is coming from an imbalance with hard work. So again, this is something that you need to be aggressive. Be aggressive with. You need to go hard for this shit. You need to go hard for it every day. So again, if you have your own business, I definitely recommend you doing a lot of research about your industry, doing things that make you stand out, coming up with a business plan and really taking that shit seriously. If you ever had a business that you wanted to start or something that you wanted to create, now's the time to do so. Now's definitely the time to do so. Because Black industry is on the motherfucking rise, and I don't care what nobody say. Look how you fucking with me. Black industry is on the rise. And if you give the right people something to fuck with, they'll fuck with you. And that can even be said for your career path, if you do have a career. Now, there is definitely some blockage though in blessings, because you see the angels want to come down here and bless you while you're toiling away and working hard, but the angels they're falling backwards. So there is blockage here for sure with the money. This is pertaining to two things. They want to see you go harder for it because they feel like you're stagnant with this, and they want you to raise your vibration as well. But there's something else, because the Devil card and corruption. Talk to me about the blockage. The Hanged Woman. So you're kind of like on the fence pertaining to something. I feel some masculine energy with this too. I don't know. Interesting. Introspection. So they definitely want you to look inside of yourself, my good sis, and see why you're hung in this. See why the corruption is existing with this. Work hard for it. Raise your vibration with it. Be non-stagnant with it. Do your research about it. Breathe your divine feminine breath on it. because they're not just going to give it to you. They want to see you going hard for this shit. And this is coming straight from the ancestors. This is coming from the ancestors. Being tenacious and pursuing your objectives and having the strength to do so. Again, being tenacious and pursuing your objectives and having the strength to do so. Tenaciousness. And this is the Pentacle card. Be serious about your bag. So say the ancestors, okay? And when you do this, because you are going to do it, because I see you coming out of the Phoenix here. So the longest answer to your question is, yes, I do see you coming out of the Phoenix and stabilizing your energy, which is blocking the financial situation. So you're going to stabilize that. When you stabilize yourself, then the money is going to loosen up. It's going to start to flow more because you're going to be calling it to you. And you're going to be calling it to yourself with this divine breath once you raise the vibration. And you're going to be doing so after a time of introspection as well, but you're going to be doing so using your divine feminine energy because that's what they want to see you do. And then the Ascended Masters will bless you. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Aggressive. Be aggressive. I've been drinking what? I tell you this week, baby. All right. Ancestors, is there any other information you can provide me pertaining to the finances? Pertaining to the finances, is there any other guidance? Pertaining to the finances, is there any other instructions? Okay. Okay. You have to, this is the death card, meaning endings. So you're going to have to put, you're going to have to stabilize the energy of the blockage. Ask yourself if you know where it's coming from and be honest with yourself about it. I also see something here about a white picket fence. We gonna get into it. Can we do one question at a time? That would be nice. Everybody always wanna skip questions. I like to do it like in the order, you know what I'm saying? That you was thinking it, but the ancestors be like, no, let's go to question 7. Like, hey, go on. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I'm with y'all. Just wanna make sure we got this shit sold up. You feel me? Can y'all talk to me about the Pentacle? Talk to me about the money. Okay. Again, the divine breath and manifesting. Just came out with the World card. So they want you to really like go inward right now. And that introspection card did come out as well. So they definitely want you to go inward right now and have the strength to do so. Because inner work is very intense. And what they want you to do, and this is coming from the Ascended Masters, the ancestors of old, the Holy House. So when you go inward, what's going to happen is that you're going to identify where this energy and this feeling of lack and pain and loss is coming from, what's triggering it, what's causing it, where the imbalance is coming from. Remember, I talked to you about the Tower moment. You're going to be in a position where you're going to have a very, very honest conversation with yourself about the world and how some things that you have going on around you may be holding you back. Ask them about blockages. But the majority of the blockages come from imbalance due to this energy and feeling of lack. You might be worrying too much too, sis. Yeah, the ancestors can help you with that too, sis. You can give that energy to them. It just be so hard to let go though. Yeah. Sometimes we tend to like hold on to our pain and hold on to our negative emotions because those thoughts and emotions can be comforting at times. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes pain can comfort you. Because energy is energy. So whether it be negative or positive energy, it can be a source of comfort at times. Sometimes we don't want to let it go. And sometimes we don't want to just let the shit flow through the Kundalini and out and go back into the ether from whence it came. To welcome in new beginnings. Sometimes we don't want to just dead the shit and kill the shit. Sometimes when we get to the point where we are in a position to let the shit die, we turn around and run. So in your introspection, because you want this shit to turn around. You do. You desperately want this shit to turn around. You're just not sure how to get it done. But this is where the blockage is coming from. Okay? This is where the blockage is coming from. And although this isn't the simplest solution, this is a long-lasting solution. Because if it happens again to you down the line, you'll know it, you'll be able to identify it, and you'll be able to resolve it easier and sooner moving forward because you'll have experience in that. So what's going to happen when you do the introspection is you're going to come to a place where you have balance, where you grab the fucking axe by harnessing the energy of the moon as well and working with your ancestors. And then you're going to come walking out of that shit on some beast mode, boss mode shit. And if you're in a career, then you're going to excel. And if you have a business, you're going to excel. And all of these negative emotions are going to be slain. Because there are negative emotions there. There is. There is. Where is this coming from? Help me identify. Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters. Play my cards, don't never lie to me. Lovers. The money. Did you get fucked over? What happened with this? You know. You know. Ascended Masters telling all your damn business, girl. What happened with this? With the lovers? Because this is money. This is the money card. And these are long-term blessings. And then you have the lovers card here. So what took place with this? Did you get fucked over? Or do you feel like it would be more beneficial to have a household with two sources of income? What is it? What is it? What is it with this? Divine King. Girl. Okay. I guess we're finna get the question too. Where the fuck my Henny go? Because I'm not. I be drinking. They call it spirits for a reason, you know? Just get a little loose, you know what I'm saying? Be a little easier to get through my thick ass head sometimes and say what they need to say. So in introspection. So in answer to your first question, there are certain things that they want to see you do in order to manifest that stability of the finances. Stability is coming from a lack of balance. Period. Well, you're going to get this resolved. I have all the faith in the world. Do you see me being in love with someone who is in love with me? Being in love with someone who is in love with me? Short answer, yes. Strength. Hard work. Gonna have to work for that too. Being in love with someone who is in love with me. Okay. You been fucked over, sis? Maybe haven't we all at some point in time? It's a cold, cruel world out here, man. So we have the Ascended Masters. This is whom these messages are coming from. And then we have the Lover's card again. Now, you see me pulling all them cards in the reshuffle, right? They're going to tell you business regardless. They're going to say what they're going to say. The Lover's card came out with pain and loss. Jumping off cliffs. Maybe doing some things, compromising yourself here. The Death card came out. With this as well. Meaning that there could very well maybe some healing from whoever did this shit, from wherever this came from wherever this energy came from. There is pain and loss associated with it that needs to die off, that needs to be healed, that needs to be given back to the ether. Now, I tell a lot of people to go in and do shadow work. And I am definitely recommending that you do introspection. However, I'm going to say this to you. I feel as if you are in a place spiritually where the shadow work would be beneficial to you. However, I do believe that you have the capability to burn this off instantaneously. And I want you to take a fast. I want you to take a 5-day fast, not a 3-day fast. They said what they said. I want you to take a 5-day fast, burning a little rose for you, sis. I want you to take a 5-day fast. And in those 5 days, I want you to write down the things that you are grateful for. And after you write down the things that you are grateful for, you're going to ask the Ascended Masters, because this is the energy that wants to assist you with this. I want you to ask the Ascended Masters to come and grab this and throw it into the ether for you. I think you can do this. Wait, I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Okay? Give you a little homework here. Again, I do recommend that you do the introspection. This is going to be a little tough because like this death, okay, how do I put this to you? Like as the pain comes out, it can be very, very intense. It can be very, very emotional. Sometimes it can be physically painful as well. This is some fast track shit. This is some, next level shit. Again, I do definitely recommend that you do the introspection, whatever that means to you. But I also definitely recommend that you take the fast. They also want you to cleanse, do the cleansing work too. And call on your ascended masters to come and grab this shit. Whatever this energy is from the situation with the lovers, because this is going to have to go before you can welcome in something new as well. This is going to have to go first. You don't want to step into anything new without healing from what took place previously. You want to be in a position where you're vibrating at the highest potential possible, where you're demonstrating your strength, where you're coming out of the phoenix, because this card represents you coming out of the phoenix. So you're being strong enough to let go, strong enough to forgive, strong enough to forgive yourself, strong enough to call on your ascended masters, strong enough to open yourself up when they come, strong enough to surrender the pain, strong enough to break down the blockages that's associated with this. To reiterate what needs to be reiterated. Unrequited love. Death to unrequited love. Meaning fuck whatever that shit is, for real. Being in love with someone who is in love with me. Ascended masters. Again with the cleanse. Yeah. So there was an imbalance with you giving more than what you were receiving. Either you were giving more than what you were receiving, or you were taking more than what you were giving. It's either one of the two. I definitely feel like you were giving more than you were receiving. And that shit needs to be cleansed off, because it's a lack of imbalance. And now it's a blockage. And now it needs to be dealt with before you can move forward. Being in love with someone who is in love with me. Being in love with someone who is in love with me. Okay. Here come these ancestors. This lady scare me sometimes. Well, she don't scare me, but like them ancestors be real bossy. Okay. Ancestors, what say ye about the situation? You will be blessed. You're going to move forward in a more confident fashion as well. Motherfuckers act stupid. Motherfuckers go get turned to pigs. Key ain't going to tell nobody. I don't snitch. But I don't bail people out of jail either. So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers file police reports because you don't turn motherfuckers into pigs with a wine that you bought them to drink. That's not my fucking business. I have the money to bail you out of jail. I'm not going to snitch on you. I don't know where she got the wine from, Your Honor. No. Wine? What the fuck? Ancestors, we are listening. Death. This is all talking about new beginnings. The World card. Turning away from some people, places, and things that you rocked with real heavy, in the past that no longer serves you. Because where you're going, everybody can go with you. Pain and loss. Raising the vibration and coming out of the phoenix. Oh, they saying what the fuck they saying, huh? Okay. Ancestors. The masters. Okay. So this is where things get interesting. Elaborate. Ascended masters, please elaborate. Pain and loss. You done been through some shit. What they done did to my baby. Girl, you too fine to be going through all this shit. Who done it? Put this energy on my sis. Focus on these motherfuckers. Burn everything. Not for real. Don't burn everything for real, sis. What needs to be burned off is the energy. The energy of pain and loss. You have to turn away from this shit. You have to get in a position where you know that it's your past. And you know it's not your future. Because your future is what you're going to make it moving forward. The introspection. Now, I feel like once they see you like putting some work in, once they see you like putting some of this work in on the healing and clearing some of these blockages, they might just come through and clear the rest of it for you. See how I told you that. But they want to see you putting the effort in every day. Don't slip. Don't slip. What? Yeah, that's what they say. Don't slip. Don't slip. Don't slip. I see it. I want it. And that goes for everything. That goes for the relationships. That goes for the money. That goes for anything pertaining to you, my love. They want you to turn away from the world and look inside of yourself so that they can help you get this shit together. Okay? That's the blockage with that. Just gonna put my ass to work. Y'all show me how to put a bitch to work, baby. Ascended Masters, what is going to be the outcome for the love situation? Ascended Masters, what is going to be the outcome for the love situation? Ascended Masters, oh. Blessings. When you rid yourself of stagnation. When you rid yourself of niggas that are emasculated by your divine feminine energy. When you raise your vibration and get on a frequency that your king is on. The Fool card with this. The Fool card. Fool card with the stagnation. But again, the Fool card can also represent change, introspection, realizing who you are, letting all of this shit go, and walking into your blessings. So, the long answer for question number 2 is yes. But just like question number 1, when you do what they're asking you to do, then you'll be able to receive the blessings that the Most High has in store for you. But you have to put your effort into that as well. Because right now, you're in an energy of pain and loss, corruption, and the devil. Pain and loss, corruption, and the devil. This is the energy that's surrounding you right now. That's why they want you to pop shit and shake some shit up around you. To tap into your light worker. This is a light worker's card. To tap into your light worker energy and step out of the phoenix. Okay? Because this is the fucking phoenix. It is. It's the devil. You know? It's the devil. Corruption and pain and loss. Low vibrational energy, corruption and pain and loss. I mean, it really don't get no worse than that. What's worse than this? Breaking your nail as soon as you come out the shop? As soon as you get that motherfucking set and you fucking shit up? Or stubbing your toe when you first wake up in the morning on your bed? I can't really think of nothing worse than this. Actually stubbing your toe when you wake up in the morning, or like when you're trying to go take a shit in the middle of the night, like that is pretty fucking bad. Like that shit like really just like that's fracture at it, fucking toe fracture, soul fracture, all that. So that is pretty bad. But this is pretty motherfucking heavy, sis. It's pretty heavy. This is the blockage. This is blocking the things that you want. This is blocking your destiny. This is blocking the things that God has in store for you. But there's just like no magic pill that you're going to be able to take to just voila. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to put the fucking work in. Tap into that light worker energy and help you get it done a little faster. If you take my sidebar advice, help shit move along a little faster, but you still have to start. Messages that you need to receive from your ancestors and your spirit guides. They're telling you to be strong. Like I can just hear your shadow self like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You have to be strong. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to get strength. But you can get strength from her because she got all the motherfucking juice. You can get strength from the ancestors of old and the ascended masters. You're going to need to be strong to work this shit out. Kia never said this shit was going to be easy, but I always say it's worth it, though. That smells so good. I'm burning sandalwood now because the energy is shifted. And we're talking about some other shit, so. The Most High, the divine hand. There's only one God. There's only one. And God is love. Any religion, any spiritual practice, any denomination, any belief system that exists in the world has the same principle. And the same principle is there is only one Most High. And the projection of the religious system or the spirituality or the belief system, it's a projection of how we receive the divine energy. It's a projection of how we receive its divine energy, the divine energy from source. Now, these three cards came out with the divine hand. This is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning shit's still spinning. And the future is not set in stone just yet. Because you're going to have to show him something. The Lover and Divinity, the divine feminine. Maybe that's where your love needs to be going right now. Because they're not being clear about the love interest or any potential love interest moving forward. They're just giving homework. Because the pain and loss hasn't been dealt with. May I ask what the outcome could possibly... Woo! Shit! Did you hear when I said, may I ask what the outcome was finna be? The Divine King. Oh, he got one for you. This was, okay. So, there's a king coming. I've been waiting for this card to pop out. This is not a boy. This is not a man. This is not a nigga. This is not a boss. This is not a king. It is a divine king. And there's a big fucking difference between all of them. This is a man with an elevated vibration. This is a man with a knowing his own divine purpose and his own divine breath. Whew. His own divine purpose and his own divine breath. As he plucks the letters, you'll hold the scroll. You'll work together. There'll be duality. There'll be blessings on blessings. He will sacrifice for you. He will sacrifice himself for you. This divine king will be willing to do anything because he'll be in an energy of his own divinity, and he'll know, he's going to know that you were sent by the Most High, and you're going to know that he was sent by the Most High. A true lover. You have to have your energy clear for this divine king, sis. You have to make sure you're together for this. You have to get out of this. Because the divine king cannot exist on a frequency of lack or believing that there is lack. The only L I acknowledge is lessons, baby. Your ascended masters say be strong and work hard for this. Okay? He is something to work hard for. And he is going to be a reward coming directly from God, G, for real. But they finna make you work for this. The Most High is finna make you work for this. You're gonna have to show him something. You have to show him something. Yeah. That's gonna be your reward. But this got to be done first. The Wheel of Fortune. May it stop wherever this nigga gonna be posted up at. And he fine as hell. And he fine. I can almost like smell him. And he fine as hell. Y'all gonna vibe. Y'all gonna fucking vibe. You're not gonna be able to vibe if you're not vibing. Baby, talk to me. Are there any messages from my ancestors and spirit guides that I need to receive, girl? Oh. So you just want them to just completely just knock your head in between the washing machine and the wall. Okay. Hey, this is your reading, baby. Ancestors, do you have any messages for my good sis? The shadow self, working with the shadow self and working with the higher self as well. There are also secrets. Somebody's keeping some shit from you. Somebody's lying to you about something. There's a friend that needs to go. I've been feeling that during the whole reading. I just wanted to confirm via the cards, but I feel that shit very strongly. There's a friend that needs to get canceled. You know who it is. Ancestors, what other messages? Oh, see, I already, man, look, this is the ancestor card. Okay, they're with you. That's the realty. They're there. They're with you. They're supporting you. They want you to get rid of the old feelings of resentment, and hurt and pain, negative emotions regarding whatever old love situation you've had going on, because there's some feelings of resentment. There's resentment. And if you don't resent this other person resents you. Either way, the energy is on you and it needs to go. Your ancestors want to be named. There's an ancestor of old. I keep pulling up on the Ascended Masters. There's an ancestor of old, and this ancestor of old wants to be identified. And once you start seeking the energy, something's touching me. Once you start seeking the energy of this ancestor, feels like a masculine energy. He is going to reveal himself. Yeah, it feels like a masculine energy. So once you start actively searching and trying to name this ancestor, he's going to reveal himself. Let me tell you something. We thought that my grandfather's grave was had been exhumed by the funeral home, and that they had resold the grave because there was a lot of that shit going on around here. They had it on the news and everything. Nobody had been able to find my grandfather's grave. We just thought it was gone. My grandfather kept coming to me, kept thinking about him. Never met him. He died before I was born. He died when my mother was 15 in any event. I went to the cemetery. I asked for his plot. Found it right away. They put it up right away. This is where he is, ma'am. So I go moseying my ass down there. And as I'm walking down the plot and I'm looking for him, I literally damn near tripped over another grave. About six plots down from my grandfather. And it was an ancestor, the same name as me, born in the 1800s, died in the early 1900s. So I had actually stumbled upon a family plot, because fuck that cemetery. They ain't touched my family shit. It was just me that was supposed to find it, because again, I had to show them something. You feel me? I only speak from experience, baby. He was a sergeant in the Army back when that wasn't common for a Black man, although we are Creole. And let me say something. The other day, I saw something in here, and I seen it more than once, and I'm just like, you know what? Okay, this bitch is getting on my motherfucking nerves. So I'm in the shower and I see her again, and I'm just like, okay. I called on him. Ancestor of old. Get this bitch up out my face. I don't know her and I don't like her. And since she's been around, my electronics has been fucking up. I don't like her. I want you to come through. I'm sitting in the shower. So as I'm sitting in the shower, I see a red sky, which kind of resembles my death card. And I had a vision of him just literally coming out of the sky with these big ass arms. And it was just like he had these things on his arms that were spinning. like spinning in different directions. Like something was spinning here, something was spinning here, something spinning here, something spinning here. But he was just coming down like, bro, shit. And this was like 3 days ago. I can't make this shit up. I can go grab it going through it. So I'm like, damn, shit. It's a little intense, you know? Shit. Okay. Beloved in the building. Ancestor of old in the building. And I tell you, I stepped out of the shower and I literally saw him kick her in her fucking face. And when he kicked her in the face, it made it sound like a squeak toy, like, whack. And I could feel him like beating her all night long. I went to sleep laughing. When you locate this gorilla, you're going to level up. When you locate this gorilla, there's an Akashic download. There's information that he has for you. There's protection that he has for you. You have to put yourself in a position to be able to surrender to his energy when he does come to you, because he is going to come to you. And he's going to come to you right after you name him. He just needs to be named. All he needs you to do is meet him halfway, and he's going to take care of the rest. He has information about your bloodline. He's going to be providing you with visions. He's going to be providing you with protection. He's going to pave the way for other ancestors to come through. He's going to provide you with insight. He's going to provide you with more heightened intuition, and he's going to help you with the downloads that happen to you moving forward. So even though this is going to be an intense download, an intense energy that's going to come through, as you're getting more downloads that are coming directly from the source and directly from the Most High, he's going to be there to help you stabilize the energy. And once you achieve the correct balance to be able to let this energy come in, he's going to maintain it for you. I said it all. Ascended master. He's an ascended one. Your ascended one is going to balance this corruption, because anybody that doesn't mean you well is not going to be allowed around you. He's going to solidify messages as you're doing your introspection. He's going to be there walking with you. He's going to fortify your strength. He's going to fortify your balance. Okay. Ancestors. And he is going to put you in a position where you are not going to need any validation from anything or anybody in the world. He's going to help you tap the fuck in. You need this ancestor. And he needs you to. Because he needs you to do something. And when you do this, you're going to have the tower moment. They want to reiterate that they're going to bless you with the king that you're looking for. Oh, you're so sweet. So you can express your gratitude. I appreciate you booking with me, sis. Justice for you. Divine feminine energy for you. Kundalini activation for you. Death to the unrequited love. You're going to get uprooted and planted somewhere else where you can flourish. A paradise of sorts. But you have to take the first step. And you have to meet your people halfway. And there will be spiritual abilities. Know that. If you don't already have some. Ancestors, anything else? You and this divine king are gonna get married. This card represents holy matrimony. Okay. Now I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, like I don't have to be like a maid of honor or bridesmaid, you know what I'm saying, so thank you for bringing y'all together. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be a flower girl. And then invite a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a bridal shower, like I want to go, like especially if it's on location or something and we got matching t-shirts and shit. I'm a large. Okay? I don't eat a lot. I smoke a lot. I don't say, okay, you ain't got to invite me to the wedding if you don't want to explain to everybody how you know me and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to tell your nigga like she been telling me about your ass. Mm-hmm. Gonna treat you real good. And he smells so fucking good. That's gonna be a way that you identify him too. Pay attention to the smell. And as you're inhaling him, like the way it makes you feel, you're gonna be able to tell who this is by the way that they smell. Okay. And you'll be balanced enough as well. Balance and stability in your financial endeavors, in your healing, balancing your love life as well. That's going to be the outcome of all of this. The ancestors need an offering too, sis. White picket fence, baby. Ooh, where you going? The white picket fence. Okay. Balance. Blessings. On 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 blessings. Shit. Period. A lot of homework. Like, damn, yeah. You got a lot of homework. If you have any questions about your reading, you can feel free to hit me up, ask me any questions that you have. Again, I apologize about the delay, but thank you so much for booking with me. I love you, sis.